It was just something she couldn't deal with, and
Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back to the climb. I'm over here with my sister Alyssa and my boy Carter. We came to his crib. We about to jam. I met Carter a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago actually. You know what I'm saying? And this man really helped me out, especially when I was stranded in Denver. Like, I really didn't know him at all, and he wired me some money to make sure that I was okay and safe and not, struggling out there and shit. And my sister actually just met this year. She plays drums, guitar, all kinds of shit. He plays drums, bass, guitar, and shit. And like basically, this episode is just about you gotta keep good people around you when you climbing mountains like this. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of snakes in this industry. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. You know what I'm saying? And both of these two individuals really they have insight on things that I don't, and that's why you want to collaborate with people. You know what I'm saying? Is because they bring something to the table, a flavor that you may not be able to by yourself. So yeah, that's basically it. She flew in on the flight. And this man's good people, man. Like he's always offering to feed. You know what I'm saying? He's always doing good things. Like he over here preparing some food for us right now. Welcomed us into his home. Prepare food. You know what I'm saying? Prepare food for us over here.
Who cares? You want to bring it to work? That's whatever.
This bowl is definitely not. Fuck happened to my silver bowl. My silver bowl. Good.
You know what I'm saying? Big silver bowl.
Oh. No, I got another one. You got another one?
I'm thinking about starting to do a drunk cooking show, or just some show, maybe like smoking, maybe something. I don't know. But I'm thinking about doing a show where I cook.
But so yeah, I feel like you understand there's just enough culture.
I'm sure it ain't gonna be nothing like what this man's whipping up. He do some gourmet real goodness.
My grandparents were married for like 62 years. It's no joke. It's real. It's not something that I do. I don't think people give people enough credit for like the whole.
But yeah, so realistically, you gotta, there's very few people that make it in this business by themselves, if anybody. So you want to keep good people around you. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to keep people that inspire you around you, people that have your best intentions in mind around you. You know what I'm saying? And theirs too. You know what I'm saying? You don't want people that only have your best intentions in mind because they might only have, they might be trying to leech off of you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? When people can stand on their own and take care of themselves and they have yours and their best intentions in mind, that's what, if we're going to use the analogy of climbing a mountain, you know what I'm saying? That's what really helps you survive, because the conditions that you can be put in when you're climbing an actual mountain or when you're trying to climb through an industry like we're in, you have to have people that you can kind of, not necessarily depend on, but people that can teach you things, people that you can absorb things from. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you want to empower each other. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be trying to climb a mountain and face obstacles and be like around negativity. You know what I'm saying? You want positivity. You want reinforcement around. You know what I'm saying? You need people to be telling you, we're going to make it. You know what I'm saying? And, this is definitely like, I'm very honored to be able to play with these musicians and for them to respect what I do as a vocalist and a musician and an artist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep this one real short. I hope that y'all are having a great evening. Like I said, I'm just trying to stay consistent and do these vlogs on a daily. I hope that you're having a great weekend, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you do have to take time to do more than just work. You know what I'm saying? If you work, you're going to stress yourself out, and you might start to feel like you're not accomplishing any goals. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you take some time to reflect. Make sure you take some time to like give yourself props for the things that you did accomplish. Make sure that you keep yourself on, on task and focused and shit. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to stop focusing to refocus. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a couple of minutes. Like I took a few minutes yesterday and went and watched Bohemian Rhapsody. It was an amazing film. It was inspiring. I walked out of there feeling like, let's go face the world. Let's be fearless. Let's be creative. Let's push the boundaries and push envelopes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I've always wanted to be in a band. I love to play live music, and so this is therapy. This is stress relief. This is something that we're doing to we might end up becoming an actual driving force as musicians together, you know what I'm saying? And you want to team up, you know what I'm saying? That was the whole point of teaming up with the Dopest Matrix. Is me and him did squash beef, and we are collaborating again. And you know, he matches my effort as far as energy, and he matches talent, he matches skill, he matches as far as like being able to bring something to the table. We're all bringing stuff to the table so that we can all eat and make it to the top of this mountain and shit, you know what I'm saying? So stick together, you know what I'm saying? Create a strong network of people, you know what I'm saying? Like the team that you build, everybody specializes in something, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to be the best at everything. Find people that are the best at those things and team up with them and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, man.
In this area, they don't eat vegetables in general. Like if you go to a restaurant and they're like, I have to like ask them, do you have like vegetables? And they're like, what? You want what on your plate? Like, you know, like you know.
Eat nutritious foods, people. You know what I'm saying? Treat your body with respect. They come in all kinds
of a variety of colors, flavors: orange, red, green, purple. You know. If
your plate is colorful, yellow, you're probably eating healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Then you should. That's what someone said. Start with. If your food doesn't have at least 5 different colors on your plate, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, your plate should look like a you know, a paint. Yeah. Fucking
pastels.
Yeah. You know, should look like
green, red, right? Or is it green, red, black? Because that could be a salad like that. Bell pepper, lettuce, black olives.
Get on these drums and beat them up a little bit.
You want me to just play by myself?
I just make some motherfucking noise for the people that are gonna watch this later.
If you want to play to a song or
yeah, my sister's like, what? Did I come here? Am I here to entertain you? I'm a dancing monkey now, motherfucker. Like,
just a part of the jamming is fun.
I just want you to make some noise.
My neighbors are cool as shit. Both my neighbors are cops.
Nice.
So when I'm playing loud ass music,
they actually tell me. I'm gonna make sure I get nice and drunk and then drive home.
Well, they say they fucking turn it up every fucking time. They was like, yo, we can't hear it because you like just that hi-hat how you like it. I was playing some funky shit earlier, bro.
I like the hi-hat. I'm gonna move that.
Do whatever you need to do.
Say what up to the people, Carter.
Because when I sit down, I'm gonna set that shit up the way I like it.
Tell them about how we first met, bro. You remember how we first met?
This is pretty cool.
Rolled out the motherfucking thing, and I was hungry as shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Turkey leg in my fucking mouth, and I told you I was fucking hungry. You already believe.
No, yeah, he ate a whole turkey leg straight up, like
2 minutes.
There was no meat left on that bone, bro. I've never seen a turkey leg look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was hungry as fuck.
Can you go back for a second? Can you help me move this back a little because I'm short?
Absolutely.
And you talk. I'm all like, can I like with my tippy toes? So this part, I didn't get
it. Teamwork makes the dream work, everybody.
So I got some this camera off. Some shit. Oh, dude, you can put up something there so she can play? Yeah. I usually use a coffee cup, and that's what your truth cup is for.
It's I like it.
What is that shit, yo? Is that too hot for you?
Oh, it's perfecto.
Sorry, I'm like a little kid. I'm just trying to get a
Get a film?
You got a mic set up? Oh, you got a mic set up?
I just broke my fucking mic.
Damn.
Yeah. Just broke. Well, hey, if you talk about it enough, you don't need to talk about it. Well, I'm a
I can get there.
I think I got an extra one though. I could plug it into that Marshall over there. Let me get this situated and then I'll get up on it. Yeah.
How do we rotate this to where it's a flatter snare? Like you know, it's got to tilt it.
It's a little switch on the left hand side. Oh, you said flatter?
Yeah, like so make it like level, horizontal.
So it's like a.
Because how it's tilted. Yeah. Oh snap. Okay. Cool.
There you go.
All right.
And just hit that lever and adjust it how you like it.
Okay.
Me, I like the angle.
Yeah.
I see you like it flat. One of the things already and shit.
Sorry, I won't mess with too much.
Mm-mm.
I'm a little short.
Do whatever you need to do because I know exactly how I like it.
Nice.
So. It's like one of the communication between drummers. You already know you let somebody sit at your shit, they're gonna change some shit.
Ready?
My drum key. Just let me know if you need it. I'll have to find one. I don't know if you got one on you. You got it on your keyring?
Oh, I did not. No, we're okay though. I'm not gonna mess with your. Actually, I was gonna say I like how your
Tension is?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I like how muted they are. What do you do to?
I just loosen them up between the top and bottom. You know the bottom fucking thing and the top. Yeah. Usually the tops are like extra loose. I mean the bottoms are
extra loose. The top was top.
Tight. Yeah.
Tight. And then what you do when you do you do the straight pressure right in the center?
Yeah, just when I'm playing metal, I make sure I see wrinkles.
Yeah.
But when I'm playing like fucking jazz or if I'm playing fucking like funk or some shit, I might tighten it up a little bit and probably tighten up the bottom too. But that's not like all around right now. I can play anything on that setup.
I like that one. You had me.
Shit finally thawed out. And the water's boiling.
You hand me the two little ones. I think
No worries.
This
yeah, if y'all don't know, drummers probably have the hardest job as far as even if you have roadies, like they still have a harder job than most musicians.
Setting all that shit up?
Yeah,
boy. This is a fucking nightmare. You go ahead and do that because that's how it's usually set in this bitch.
Oh, okay. I'll bet. That's good luck. Let me get the fuck out of the way.
You see that hand there? Actually, that's for work. My shirts ain't dry enough. I hang it in there.
Oh, okay. I was like, what he said? I thought you said you see that hand grenade. I was like, man, this is the motherfucker you need on the team for real though.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you good.
Drummers, like you said, they got the hardest job, and I'm like, they also the neediest.
Yeah, drummers are hella needy. Like that's why frontman and drummers always bang. You know what I'm saying?
I like sitting behind the drums. I don't have to put on a strong front.
Hey, show me why I just found that hole.
Drummers and motherfucking tattoo artists like get on my damn nerves because they know ain't shit happening without them. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, are you gonna tattoo yourself? You gonna play the drums yourself, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like doing it right now.
For me, a big part of a successful guitarist or frontman is like you can never falter in like confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me as a drummer, even mid-song, like I could go through like doubt, get off timing a little bit, and maybe other people will notice because I'm all hidden. But like guitarists and bassists, people up front, they make mistakes, but they work it.
Yeah. I fucked up a lot of lyrics when me and Chris were playing the other night, and I was just like, fuck it. They don't know what because you know what? They don't know what the songs sound like. I could have been trying to like edit curse words or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first time hearing that song. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on, man. I need to see this magic popping. Like you was just over here looking. I'm just really.
At least 2 times around to get warmed up.
Oh yeah.
And then it gets good.
Okay. Word.
See how does cymbal sound now?
How did the cymbals sound, y'all? Drop a comment and let us know.
You hear my pitch?
Well, I added mine in there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So now that's the pitch.
What up? If you just tuning in, you're jamming. You know what I'm saying? You got to climb in teams. That's good. Thank you. Jeanette said they sound good. Thank you, Jeanette. They are loud as a motherfucker.
Sorry. Yeah,
but we like it loud. You know
they
what I'm saying?
sound good.
Me and Carter got yelled at by Norman's mom one night, the first night that we met. So let me explain to you how me and Carter met, right? So I'm walking out of the launch pad, and like I'm smoking a blunt, and like Norman's mom's about to pick us up because we were doing like we were running merch and shit for like somebody's show, and he's walking out and says something about something like I'm trying to spit for him, and then it gets to the point where he's like, well, shit, what are you doing? Like, you could ride with us. And I'm just random, like, okay, sure, I'm just going with these random ass dudes I just met in front of this bar now, right? And he starts talking about I'm hungry, and so and he ain't lying. Like, look at he's preparing some a dish right there.
It's barbecue chicken.
So he's like, I'm hungry. Walk down the street. The homeboy Art, like, he sucks a whole motherfucking turkey bone dry. Like, no fucking meat left on this motherfucker. We hopping in the whip and we faded. And like his homeboy is like trying to tell, or the homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He the homie now, but like at that point in time, he wasn't my homie. He was his homie. So the homeboy's like, hey man, my dude kind of crazy, bro. Like, if you want to ride with me, like, don't get spooked. Like, you can ride with me. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I feel safe with them. And we like throwed in a motherfucker, right? And like we fucking, I'm bouncing all over the place. Like, my fucking 400-pound ass is just like, he hitting corners like all crazy. And I'm like fucking running into him and shit. No belt on and shit. And and we get back to the neighborhood and I start bumping my music, and he has like a killer motherfucking system that slaps so hard. And we was like just bumping at 3-4 in the morning, hardcore, just gangsta, not give a fuck, just in the hood, just I'm throwing up on the side of the street, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like smoking a blunt or a black. I didn't have no weed or something, but he bought me a black and mild, and so I'm sitting there. I smoked the whole thing in my face, got sick, and fucking threw up. And she came out like, what the fuck do y'all think y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I can understand why she might be like, I had enough of your ass already, boy. You need to find a new place to live. Shout out to Lucia, man. I love you so much, for real. Like, you done so much for me, honestly. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, we had to apologize. Like, we both like figured out, we were like, oh shit, what came over us? Because we both would have never acted like that. But we wanted to hear the music louder. That was the point of that story, is we wanted to hear the music louder. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. For real. I just wanted to feel it. You know what I mean? Like, I can listen to music, but I gotta feel that shit. Like,
and that's why I like acoustic drums. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love the acoustic drum sets, because they make you feel the music.
This shit can go.
How y'all doing tonight? What y'all doing on a Saturday night? What I was talking about in this episode is basically how, team together, everybody achieves more. That's, an acronym for the word team. And it's true. It's absolutely true. So when you're trying to achieve big goals, oh, you good? Make noise.
What?
Oh, you good?
No,
Oh, okay.
sorry, no,
I thought you might have been like stopping to play because I'm talking. Okay, cool.
Hey,
I just didn't want you to feel like I got you.
I got like I don't have to sleep.
Damn, for real?
Well,
I didn't get no motherfucking sleep neither. I harassed Barry the whole time.
I was resting, but I didn't get to sleep.
I got wild last night. We went out, some friends of mine were playing at a club last night, so we went out, got hyphy. I found an abominable snowman, and we went skiing, and and then I went and picked berries. I ran up and stole me a picnic basket. Man, I wish we could blow so bad, bro. Whenever, dude. Yep. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. What are y'all doing on a Saturday evening? I think somebody commented something. Not doing shit, just chilling. Well, I appreciate y'all chilling with us for a little while. Really. Appreciate y'all time. I'm so excited. I've been trying to get these two together to play music for a few months now. Yeah. 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 No, you know what? I know that.
Need to get on the playing drums is like dancing.
I definitely.
You gotta get that sweet spot.
Like I've noticed that, like if I'm a little buzzed and have like even just coffee, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to be in the right zone to record right, especially like fucking ad libs. Yeah, especially like ad libs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm always weird because I'm like a rapper, you know, I spit raps, like lyrics, bars, and so all the like sound effects and not always as confident, but now I'm like,
That's cool, I like that. Oh yeah?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna jam. We're gonna jammy jam. It's gonna feel so good. If y'all want to hear the jam session, I'm gonna be doing the jam session live on the T.R.U.T.H page. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta go check out the T.R.U.T.H page on Facebook and shit. If y'all want to see the live jam session, I appreciate you watching. This is just a warm up.
Except I got these clunky boots on. I'll figure it out. My foot. So
can you try to kick a beat that I can like spit to?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What? Yeah, come on. Suckers can't possibly understand my philosophy. You never heard me rhyme the first time the cost was free. The illest is what I got to be. Killing MCs constantly. So every time I touch the mic, blunt a pipe, burning and bringing lots of heat. It's no question. The flow I'm possessing shows the progress to no less than the protesting. To grab this mic and teach all your hoes lessons. I ain't talking about females, I'm talking about the backstabbers in the B-trail. We're the type of cats that'll bring street tale. Never talk to the cons, blabber details. Y'all can't handle.
I'm sorry.
Y'all can't. Y'all ain't. They ain't even ready for that shit. They ain't even ready for that. No. Yeah, come on. One more. Y'all want one more? Come on. Yeah. The wait is over. We're taking over. It's finally here. Something with some soul. Every line will be clear. I'm on a mission to start ripping every mic that is here and turn your radio up. Cause all the rhymes that you hear a lot of lines. Bragging about being on the grind every day and all night. No, it's deep down inside. They never even saw a pond in life. But I still remember all of the times that I passed the L to the left-hand side. Cause the way I was living my life was far from right. Yeah.
He's got the dog.
I love to play with live instrumentation, like, oh my God.
Oh, that's the double bass.
Anytime that I'm ever on the road and I'm feeling down and shit, like we'll go into a dive bar and hear like a fucking indie band and I just get re-inspired, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime I'm feeling down, yeah. We got something for y'all. Oh, you know what? We gonna show y'all the warm up. Fuck it. We gonna keep it right here for y'all. Stay tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
We get a couple of minutes in before I call Eric back.
Yeah, let's get on it.
What he plays too, right? What he plays?
Everything.
Everything? Tired.
Yeah. I got a harmonica, but it's under my car right now.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, I saw it in the driveway when I was pulling up. I don't know how I got there, but it's there.
I don't know. I gotta see. I got a harmonica.
Look at that food just marinating right there. Ugh. That's gonna be delicious. It's soaking up all this good energy right here.
You see that shit marinating real fast. Oh, I need to start this fucking grill.
Oh, what do you need to start it?
Well, I got a fucking electric starter. That's why I brought the extension cord
Oh,
here.
I think you want. Can you get it the bro says for me?
Yeah, for sure.
I think
Where
you gotta pay. You made me. He's all teased now.
Yeah,
He's like,
you sorry, you playing with my fucking thing. The base, shit.
Watch, I'm gonna just throw it right here for y'all to keep watching them.
Let me take a sip of my special juice. It's my cheers.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having us come through, bro. Can y'all see them right here? Y'all can see.
Alright.
I'll let you start first.
Oh no, you must have it too, right? Some stuff, right? Not just try to, cause I don't really have beats that I cling to. Real give it up.
I'll at least let y'all see the drumming. All right. How do I turn on this grill out here? You have
He needs it's just electric. He needs to pull that cord outside so he can get it plugged in.
Oh, wait. I'll plug it up for you in a second. My son wants to play the keyboard also.
All right.
And that's how we get down in this.
can I see the cord so I can down?
So you'll see the electric starter out there right in the middle of the motherfucking AstroTurf shit.
Yeah.
Just throw that shit in there and slap it on top of the charcoal and then light it up.
That's nice. I like that.
Just plug it in. Just plug it in. Yo.
Let me come in first.
So like the worst part, no, being a drummer though, when I was, cause I play guitar too, and I'd be like sitting there trying to do something, and that's like the drummer, you forget, and you're nervous energy, you're just trying to fool around too, and then
It does look delicious, don't it?
you have to remember like you're fooling around, they're tuning, like we're trying to do something. They're not just fooling around.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mike. Can feel that thunder. Yo, what up, Tim? How you doing, dog? What are you up to tonight? What up, bro? The walls are shaking over here. Right on, man. Well, thanks for coming to hang out with us for a little while. As soon as possible, I'm gonna have a live band playing with us on tour. This is my sister Alyssa on drums. This is Carter the God on bass. You don't know, it's true wrong. It's uniquely teaching honesty.
It's great. I mean, it's low. It's pretty.
Man, I ain't really even calmed down since last night, man. You were watching us party at the club last night. We got into a bunch of crazy shit at the after party. I wasn't even documenting shit we was doing. We had a little fire pit. It was tight. It was tight. I hope you had a good night, Tim. and then it just turned into something fucking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I want to smoke something so fucking bad. Hey, Carter, do you have any blacks or anything?
What's that? There's one there.
Okay.
I think it's one in the car.
Fuck 'em.
The cigarettes and smokes all over this bitch.
Appreciate you, dog.
Cigarettes and smokes all over this bitch.
Fuck it. Use your head. Use your head, motherfuckers. I'm doing that because I shouldn't be smoking these. No, but there ain't no motherfucking weed around. Because we on a motherfucking military base, and I was like, that's dumb. Let's not do that.
It's so short.
That's about where it's at.
Yeah, it's so short. My legs. I'm like trying to get. I got short arms. I gotta get all tight in there. My kick drum has a little bit more punch.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna switch it out,
but other than that, I think that these sound great. I wish mine sounded like this.
Did any of y'all fuck with MGK? Who you think won the rap battle between MGK and Eminem?
Eminem, of course.
Said Eminem.
What he did was he quit. And that's where he failed.
That's where he failed.
By the fucking God, and he quit. He's capable, but he quit.
I found MGK's little like throw at Eminem pretty entertaining. Because you know what? Because Eminem made up his career and foundation off of throwing shade.
Yeah.
And then someone sprinkles a little bit of pepper on him and he's all like, kind of like, come on. The fact that he even as a young rapper coming up, even had the balls and nerve to even do it, I feel like Eminem should be the kind of artist that admires his audacity and this dude's like fucking like cockiness because
yeah.
I mean that's kind of what propelled Eminem.
So I gotta smoke outside,
pimp? Say to everybody, calling people hoes, bitches, you're this, you're stupid, you're confused, all this nonsense about every pop star, everybody that he felt like, why was he so entitled to make judgment?
Hey, don't feel.
Know what I mean?
Don't feel that.
And then I like that MGK, you know, he really hit on some real shit.
He did.
I'm so angry.
I feel
Dude, you don't even have a reason.
Yeah, you don't have a reason to be angry anymore.
Like, now that life has gotten better, like anger's your only muse.
All right, this nigga Eric at the gate.
You know?
So, y'all just chilling.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be right back. Feel free to hop on the base if you want to.
So I appreciated it. I thought it
yeah.
took me, and mostly I think it's not even like skills. It's not skill to skill. It was mostly I'm glad it happened because I wanted to see how Eminem reacted, and
he affected M's character.
Eminem, honestly,
he affected people's perception.
I think he disappointed me. But also, like, not to my surprise.
M?
Yeah, Eminem. Exactly.
Oh, you're about the response?
He disappointed me in his response, and it was exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
He had
just
rapidly.
yeah.
He had to know. He just had to take it to like a place that was so like. Dude, he's a young rapper. I
don't really think he slandered.
First of all, he had like triple entendre.
He did have some ill bars in there.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I don't.
But
this person was about.
I wanted personals.
It wasn't a skill.
Yeah, I didn't want bars. I wanted personals.
It was literally just about somebody calling someone out.
Yeah.
On their shit because the person who got called out feels like he's entitled to do that to everyone.
Like I would have rather M said, yeah, I did blackball you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
With 8 Mile. Yeah.
Yeah, I did blackball you. Yeah.
I am. Like, you know? Yeah, okay, tough guy. Someone actually throws a little bit of criticism your way, and you have to be like, dude, and it's not even like Eminem's not a skilled rapper, but like I said, it's been done before. Mm-hmm. He could take his triplets and his styles and all that stuff, and it doesn't change the fact that it's no different than what he was doing 8 years ago. So I'm not any more impressed with Eminem.
True.
But I do think it was an awesome challenge to Eminem to be like, can you just take a little criticism, man? Laugh at yourself. True. That was the whole point and the irony of it. You were just like bitter. You're just bitter, man.
Hey, man, you know what, Tim? Everybody's entitled to their opinion, my G. You know what I'm saying? He's on M's side. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really take a side at all.
Okay, for one, here we go. Ready? One right here. I'm gonna point out a contradiction in Eminem. Has no problem self-titling him the most like the first white rapper that he came in and changed hip hop and used it to his advantage to make money off of black music. How many white rappers existed before him? They might not have been as good, but they existed. Like Snow, or fucking like Marky Mark, Wahlberg, or Vanilla Ice, or like countless white rappers from the 80s and early 90s. So when he was young, he was able to spit that nonsense and no one called him out. Come on. That's stupid. Eminem can just do whatever he wants, right? Fuck that. Fuck Eminem.
Fuck Eminem. She said, man, like I said, I didn't really take sides, man. I'm a fan of both artists. I listened to MGK's new album, and it was alright. You know, I can relate to this, man.
That's what I feel like. Eminem's like one of those people you argue with. Oh, just get more belligerent, get derogatory, and scream louder, and you're right.
And like I said, I wanted more personals, like fucking Machine Gun Kelly got personal and like dug up dirt, like industry dirt, because I like that. I like being behind the scenes and hearing about what really goes on. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted M to come back with some.
Like if I sat down and imagine this conversation happening over a 15-minute dialogue rather than a 3-minute like it was a real conversation, like mano to a mano, like mano to mano. Like, hey, let's sit down.
I would have rather them both sat down and interviewed too. Like if when he did the Sway in the morning, or when he did the Sway interview, if he would have actually squashed beef with him in front of everybody live, I think that would have been tight. But that was bullshit.
See, if you're asking people that are based there, they're biased because they're Eminem fans. They also don't recognize the hypocrisy, second hypocrisy in Eminem. That the whole reason why this started is because he said that the Machine Gun Kelly went after his daughter, but Eminem also built his whole foundation and career on misogyny, going after his own girlfriend and his mother. So again, fuck Eminem.
That motherfucker. M did say, "I don't care." Something about Jennifer Lopez. If she was my own motherfucking. I'd fuck her even if she was my own mother and impregnate her and have a son and a new brother. Like, you know,
most misogynistic things to any woman that he wants, and then he's gonna turn around and use that same defense that you went after my daughter.
True. Correct. Hey man, I love hip hop debates. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop debate is one of my fun. It's one of my fun. Yeah, but that's cool, man. I appreciate everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Started fucking smoking cigarettes a little bit more when fucking.
Did you get those from me?
Nah, those were just on the table.
Where did you get? That's what I said. I mean, it's a mute conversation if you're gonna ask people who have Eminem bias.
Yeah, true.
If you want to go all the way back to like when he's like Slim Shady and you know he's talking about like stupid shit. I mean, he's got skills, but that's not the conversation.
True. That is true. Yeah, because I don't think this was about lyrical skill at all. This was more about this was all personal situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
I think his funniest song is "Guess Who's Back."
Yeah.
I want to see him dressed up as a Twinkie little superhero. Come on, like that. You know, have fun with it. Like.
What'd you think of that Venom track that M put out? Did you like that for the fucking Venom soundtrack and shit? I thought it was all right. Like, M is just like really good at creating fucking poppy, like catchy shit. So I have to sometimes give it like a few listens before I'm like, that's actually tight. Because sometimes I'm like, it's even like Tech Nine. Like Tech Nine's such a creative artist that sometimes when like he drops the album, like when Planet first came out, I listened to it and like I wasn't absorbing it correctly because I already had the songs I kind of had heard pre-album that I was like wanting to hear, and there was a few others that caught me. And then like when I started to go back months later and re-listen to it like as a full project and really like see like the whole vision and not just I love these singles already, and I went into the album like looking for the singles and like let's see if we can bite on a couple of others, and like seeing it for the full like actual fucking body of work that he wanted it to be, because that's why I respect Tech, because he like always puts out an album that's like themed and like it's always a body of work that he wants you to listen to from beginning to end, like it's an experience. You know what I'm saying? I try to do the same thing with my albums and shit. Like if you were to listen to my albums from front to back, like that's how they're supposed to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Because everything rolls into each other. The energy's all. Yeah, exactly. I like. That's why I like cinema. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to create albums like that.
It's an evolution. Like a self kind of proclamation. Like this matter of fact. Like welcome to you. Like and you're introducing other people to you. Like you have to start from the beginning.
True.
like that.
I like the song too. I had to hear it a couple of times though. You know what I'm saying? The hook was like, I don't know. I didn't really like it at first. His bars are always tight, but because he's so good at like songwriting and like creating hooks and
What are
shit.
you doing right now? Are you recording?
Yeah, it's a live video that I'm doing. I do a daily vlog now. Planet is a fucking amazing album, honestly. He always like Tech Nine never ceases to impress me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a live video on YouTube to answer your question. Vanessa was just calling me.
You know what I always want to do? I want to do like a local, like not local, but I think it would be like I want to take like bands and take pop music and like hip hop and
Yeah.
like play it with real music, real instruments.
Yeah.
And have it like be like you know how they do like the battle, like it should be like battle the bands, but make it more relevant.
Yeah.
And like it can incorporate like more organic musicians who still like playing their instruments.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the challenge of learning.
That's cool.
Like I can hear the music in hip hop.
Yeah.
And so I think it's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I was digging that little homie. What's his name? That he like I don't really do soft R&B, but like when he plays live, all of his shit is a full band, and it sounds sick.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. It's not that I don't dig soft R&B. I do dig it a lot. I listen to a lot of it. I just don't really feel comfortable always like creating it. I'm trying to find that vulnerability inside of myself.
Things I enjoy are nothing like what I write.
Yeah, because like I listen to a lot of street and gangster music. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't make that shit because I don't want to affect children that way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I also don't like because it was so like message driven, haven't really built a lot of like that vulnerability as far as like me singing in front of everybody the other night doing My Soul was new for me, you know what I'm saying? But I got good tone and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
you came outside of your element.
Yeah.
And it's cool because that's what I'm saying. That's why I value the cross genre.
Mm-hmm.
It rounds you out. Like when you
like
start hearing how everything is just like
I got like a singy type of flow. Like I grew up listening to like Brother Ali, and he gets kind of singy in his lyric delivery. And so like when I started to do shit live, because I'm having to force myself to get through like being winded and shit, like sometimes my lyrics would come out singy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to like, it felt easier to catch a breath after singing. Like I could push myself more singing and drawing out notes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brother Ali's tight. He was definitely a big influence. I'm sure you can recognize some of the influences that he's had on my artistry and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanna catch his. He's doing like a whole tour, fucking themed around like Shadows on the Sun. That was like his like debut album, basically. You know what I'm saying, on Rhymesayers, and that's one of my all time favorites. Like as far as hip hop, like if I was gonna do like a top 10 albums, like that is definitely up there in some of the best. And I really liked that the Mouse and the Mask, that Doom project that he did with Danger Mouse and shit. That shit was fucking fire. Where they used all the samples from Adult Swim and shit. Like that's
I love
yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like the skits are sometimes
like
the best shit.
My job to write like sound bites.
Yeah.
Like 10, 15 second fully produced, fully finished, like sound like radio quality, but only had to write a 30-second song.
Yeah.
We were just hitting the like, oh, this is the hook, this is the part, so like the drive you, the thing that the emotional part. Because I feel like when you, especially because I do mostly performing live and solo singing and songwriting, people love like the emotion, but they a lot of times can't really capture all the lyrics in the first time they hear you.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to do. I would love to fill out that really drive, that part that like grabs you.
Yeah, true.
And if you could just get paid to do that, the songs you could bust out, even
right.
like 30-second songs, like boom, like I'd be like having 100 songs right now.
True, I feel that for sure.
And then you just get paid a little bit for each little clip.
I appreciate everybody that's tuning in live. Like this is why I'm actually letting this video run through as part of the vlog, because really this is like how bands get started. You link up, you guys play music for once, and if you guys like each other, maybe you play music again, and then that's how every band was created. Is you build like bonds, and if you guys vibe with each other and you're inspired by each other and encouraged, and like then that thing grows. And then like I said, I got so inspired by the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, have an awesome night too, Jeanette. Thank you for kicking it with us if you taking off. But yeah, like, it was just inspired by the trials and tribulations that those dudes went through. Literally, they were family. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were real. Like that. If you're a band and you're just getting started and you guys are gonna watch a movie together about like what the inspiration of being in a band should be, that movie is definitely like one of those movies you need to watch. You know what I'm saying? They did a fucking incredible job with that movie
I
for
haven't
real.
seen it, but I've heard from 4 people in just the last 12 hours.
I'm telling you, it was so fucking powerful. Like, I should have took a box of Kleenex in there with me because I was crying that fucking bad.
I had like 2 other guys say that they were
Yeah.
crying too.
Like I'm crying for not only like it's like, oh man, we're gonna make it, like, and when we make it, it's gonna pay off, so it's gonna mean so much to us because we did make sacrifices, like not accepting that deal that might have went and fucking turned us down the wrong road, or not fucking just like holding our guard and not changing ourselves, because in the last few years, since music has started to change and mumble rap was like started to be introduced into hip hop and shit, like you start feeling like, where's my place? And that was one of the most inspiring things about being on this tour, is like understanding, oh, I can run with the youngsters and I can like not only inspire them and encourage them, but like be the youth still. You know what I'm saying? Speak to the youth and be the youth that they needed to see inside of people, but also be wise for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's tight. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's really our time. Like,
Well, and there's still a whole like audience that's ready to listen to your style and what you have to say.
Mhm.
Because yes, we want to capture these, we want to grab them, but like, I mean, I'm not much older than you, and I miss artists like who have something to say,
oh man, you used to not like skits, Tim? That's crazy.
And I have like,
I love skits.
the money now.
Yeah.
I stuff that
Yeah.
I want to listen to.
Word.
So I wish there were more people that I wanted to buy the records.
Yeah,
to be
true.
honest. Like, I just wish there were.
That Russ dude that I showed you, his new album was fucking. I haven't heard the whole thing, but the first few tracks I was sampling through it the other day, and that dude has like something to say, bro. And I love how he's like, he calls out people and he's like, you know what, fuck the business and like everything they trying to make you believe. But these fucking kids, they might be like social media stars, but they can't fucking pack even a club. They can't sell out even a club. And he's like, why do y'all get mad at me for boasting about fucking selling out big arenas around the world? Because that's what makes me feel good about myself and accomplished as a person. But you don't get mad at them for feeling accomplished just because they rap about how many women they slept with, or how much they like drugs they consumed, or how much they were, you know what I'm saying? They're victimizing like they're becoming victims of like just spending money wrong, really. You know what I'm saying? Like they're giving a bunch of people fucking money knowing that, like you said, they're not going to end up investing it the right way and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. This one ended up being a little long and shit, but I appreciate y'all kicking it with us. If you've been here the whole time, thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. It's love. Thank you.
Sorry. I didn't realize. I was like, what